What's going on, guys? Insane Gaming here, and today we just have the next episode of Elite Weapons of Advanced Warfare, which is just a series where I go through and talk about elite weapons that I own in this game right here. And no, like 99% of them I didn't buy. I didn't get out of advanced supply drops. But some of them I did because I earned them. I haven't bought a single one of them, just so you guys know. So I actually, yes, I did earn these weapons. And this right here is Tac-19. I love the Tac-19 after this buff. It is definitely one of the best shotguns in this game now after this recent buff that it's had. And it's just a blast to use, especially this variant. Now, what is this variant, you're asking? This variant is an elite variant of the Tac-19 called the Bank Stick, and it is just a blast to use. Now, first off, I'm going to talk about the gameplay here. This is a game of domination. My second game with this gun, actually, on the map Terrace, and my team we end up doing pretty well. I don't know about my team. I know I end up doing pretty good, but it's pretty good gameplay overall. I get 2 sets of streaks pretty quickly, and then I go AFK because my mom needed me for something. But I'm gonna cut it past that though once we get to it. So the Tac-19 itself is a really good gun, but this gun itself, there's a lot of positives that it has and a lot of negatives, but it's still a really fun gun to use as long as you can counter the negatives. It's a good gun and you'll do well with it. You have to be a pretty decent shotgun player, I think, though, in order to do well with it. If you don't know how to control your aim, like if you run like Bulldog or S12, then you're probably not gonna do as well, just because you're used to running those semi and full auto shotguns. And this one, like with the downsides that it has, it's harder to do well if you're used to those different shotguns. Now you might be asking yourself, but what are those downsides you keep talking about, and what are the positives of this gun that makes it an elite weapon here? So, the Bank Stick, first I'm going to talk about the negatives. It has a -1 accuracy, but since it's a shotgun, that's not that big of a deal. It also has a +1 fire rate, which is definitely nice. If you miss your shots, a +1 fire rate will definitely help you out, just mainly because you can, if you miss a shot, you can, pump out that last round and get another one in there pretty quickly. So, it also has a +1 handling, which is your, tightens your hip fire spread, so that definitely helps for your, so you don't have to be aiming down sight and using that decreased accuracy. And it also has a +1 mobility, which is your aim down sight time. And, I won't be using this that much anyway, if I were you. So that's not that big of a deal. Now, the negatives that it has are, you have a -1 accuracy, which isn't that big of a deal. But there is a pretty big downfall, and that would be your -2 range. And what that does is it makes it more difficult for you to get the kills at longer distances. And I'm sure you've seen some of this gameplay where I'm trying to get a kill, but they're too far away for this gun's range that the normal Tac-19 or another variant would have definitely gotten. But I think with advanced rifling, in my opinion, that does make it a little bit better and more tolerable. It's just before you unlock advanced rifling, it really is a pain in the butt to be getting kills with. So let's go ahead and talk about the created class right now, since we're on subjects of created classing and advanced rifling and all that. So this right here is my created class for the Tac-19. This is my typical created class that I'll use if I'm trying to do pretty well and get a lot of high kill streaks. So I'll run the Tac-19 Bank Stick, of course, because it's the gun we're talking about. But I'll also run laser sight and advanced rifling for 2 attachments. Now, you could exchange laser sight for extended mags. That's just your opinion, but so in order to have 4, you could even have that and get rid of one of the extra kill streaks. But I run laser sight just to even tighten up my hip fire spread even more, even though it's already super tight as it is. And I get advanced rifling to counteract that -2 range that this gun has. So for perks, it's a shotgun. You try to move around the map and get close to people. So in order to do that, you have to have low profile, stay off the UAVs, and blind eye to stay invisible to kill streaks, so you can get around kill streaks and break kill streaks down and not be seen, so you can get close to your enemy. And for perk 3, toughness and blast suppressor. Toughness is kind of on a shotgun. You might you might want to run I wouldn't say scavenger either. You could run you could run just blast suppressor, I guess, if you wanted to put on an extra attachment. That's totally up to you. But for score streaks, I really do like running 4 score streaks on this gun. So I'll run a bombing run UAV with extra time and the see-through walls thing, the threat detection. I'll also run an aerial assault drone with AI and rockets, and a warbird with AI. This is just kind of it's gonna get you a lot of kills if the enemy team's not running blind eye, and it's definitely really helpful. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for this creative class. It's pretty basic, I guess, but it's also really nice to run, and it's a really fun gun. So that's pretty much it for this video too, I guess. I just kind of want to, let you guys know, if you have this gun, try it out. Really fun gun to use. Make sure you have some attachments, otherwise it might not be as fun. So if you guys all enjoyed the video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and like me on Facebook. And yeah, you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. As always, peace out, guys.